Is it ready yet? Well, shouldn't there be like a light on or something?
All right, it's working. We're going to put it.
Hello, and welcome. As most certainly you are aware, I am Fatale, and I'd like to thank you for purchasing this little instructional video as I show you exactly how to destroy Step 1, know your enemy. Now this one may be important, but it's essential. Everyone has a weakness. You have a weakness. I have a weakness. And as we can see from our good friend Alpha, superheroes have a weakness. Trick finding out how to exploit it. You see, Alpha may be in outstanding physical condition, but he's only human. And after a long fight, he'll eventually go down. Hey, sweetie.
What's with the camera?
Oh, just a little side project I'm cooking up.
Fascinating.
I'm glad you think so.
Here, let me give you something to contribute to it.
Oh, did I forget to mention that the accessory you're wearing will absorb any attack you try and send it back to you? So, I wouldn't do that.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Remember, you know what your enemy can and can't do. So take the necessary precautions.
Are you really talking into a camera?
Hey, this is my project. You have no right to say anything. Well, that is until we get to the good part.
Oh yeah? And what's that?
All right, I'll tell you.
How do you know my real name?
Remember, knowledge is power.
Answer me.
Which brings us to step number 2.
Answer me!
Make him feel totally powerless. Good. Zoom in on his face. You know, you should really stop doing that.
Tell me right now.
Or you what? Electrocute yourself again? Oh, that will show me. Do you want to know how I found out? I was patient. Project together on a whim?
I think my shoe is
lot of time and money and energy into this project. Finding leads and following them. Looking up detail after detail, all to find out who you really are. And it has been so worth it.
I'm gonna get out of this. And when I do, I'm gonna make you pay.
Oh, that whole heroic resolve. I think that's what I'm going to miss about him most. And now, step number 3. Going in for the kill. Zoom in on his left hand.
My hand? What do you want with my hand?
You know, something has always fascinated me about this. You wear a glove on one hand, but not on the other. Now, why is that?
Fashion statement.
Okay, that was pretty funny. I always thought that it was for protection. I mean, you do tend to lead with your left hand. But after talking to some of the guys that you punched, they say it's not protective material. So that means 2 things. 1, you're left-handed. 2, you're married. You know, my parents were the same way. They never take their rings off. I can almost respect that. You know, you have a very nice looking family.
If you did anything to them, I swear I will kill you.
Oh, relax. I never touched them. Junior was a possibility, but he hasn't shown any superpowers yet. Don't think I'm not going to keep a close eye on him, though. And now for the most important part. Never be afraid of crossing the line. No matter how twisted it may seem, it will be necessary in the long run. How do you feel about going out night after night, knowing that Daddy may not be coming home?
Don't let it get to me.
And why's that?
Because I know what I'm doing is right. And by doing what I do, I'm making the world a better place for him by stopping scum like you.
Oh, that's a little harsh, don't you think?
Not really.
Would you want your son talking like that?
No. But this is totally different.
That is just an excuse.
This isn't an excuse.
It is. There's always some excuse people use to justify their own hypocrisy.
What do you use then?
Quite simply, I don't.
That's bull.
I am nothing if not honest.
So what? You think you're better than everybody else then?
I wouldn't go as far as to say that, but I certainly don't go around attempting to hide my hypocrisy by trying to justify it. I do the exact opposite. I revel in it. I use it as one of the things that fuels me.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. Why do you fuel yourself on hypocrisy?
You know, no one's ever asked me something like that before. I guess I haven't had taken much time to think about it either.
I find that rather hard to believe.
And why's that?
Of all the villains I've ever faced, you're the only one that I've never been able to wrap my head around. You never seem to want anything the rest of the usual guys do.
Like what? Take over the world, the city, the Upper East Side? All of those are much too cliche for my taste.
That's what I could never understand about you. You never seem to go about the same style of plan twice. Half the time, if I hadn't run into you, I would never have known it was you behind them.
Thank you.
What for?
For telling me that I'm doing my job right. I don't do what everyone else does. I don't do normal. Have you ever had a villain who has done anything like this?
No.
There you go!
My wife's wedding ring killed my family. You're a monster. You killed them?
No, actually. I killed your wife. I said I'd keep an eye on your son.
He's still alive?
Yes. I had them make him watch. Oh, he's screaming. You're hurting Mommy! Daddy, help, Daddy! They were especially blood-curdling. I think I have the audio.
Let me go now, or I'll fry us both.
No. You won't. Alpha has reached Omega. So I'm gonna let him go.
Wait,
Just as long as you never harm me or any other villain ever again.
so you just wanna let me go like that?
Yeah, I've done what I've come to do. You don't need guns, or knives, or radioactive meteor rocks to win. Be patient. Take everything he holds dear. That's how you destroy a superhero. Of course, a 9mm has its advantages as well.